Okay, let's begin meditation. As usual, we prepare ourselves for the basic meditation preparation. We can lie down, we can be able to relax ourselves as much as we can. And we use a lot of respect to our body, to our mind, so that they are not feeling sad and more stressed during meditation, but they feel loved and light and easy during meditation. And also the mind, we also wish to recall a beautiful, respectful feeling for our mind. The mind also wish to be free from all the pain and all the difficulties. That's why we would like the mind to do whatever the mind like. It's the best for the meditation. The mind is also respected. And slowly, slowly, we can see when we sink, we can see by breathing in and out, there's also some mind and body vibration, which is okay. And then we just continue to be with the body without trying to avoid anything, and continue to breathe also without trying to breathe deeper. The breathing is natural as well. And then breathing in and breathing out naturally without trying. We continue to enjoying the beauty of the breathing. Breathing is our life. Breathing gives us life, and breathing warm our body up, and it shows us love. Breathing is a beautiful object of the mind. And breathing, continue and continue to breathe in and continue to breathe out. And between you and between me, there is the air that we breathe. Without feeling any touching on any part of the body, realize that there are still air between me and you. Pay attention to the air, and this air are there like the breathing. Pay attention to the air in between you and me, but it's actually your breathing, because there are a lot of breathing air. Without paying attention to the touching point or the warmness, you just knew they are the breathing. And we admire the breathing, we respect the breathing, because they are the sign of life. And so pay attention to this beautiful breathing without feeling the touching, without feeling the warmness. Just knew they are breathing between you and me, enjoying the breathing between you and me. And this breathing is really, really subtle, but at the same time, don't pay attention to the movement of the breathing in and out. Just pay attention to the breath, which is a bit like a picture of the um, breath. And the picture of the breath is a bit like you having the beautiful, um, having a beautiful breathing structure, uh, which is like an image of the mind. And the image of the mind is breathing in and breathing out. So you can check that the mind is breathing with the breathing, without the movement. So it's just like I told you, between me and you, there is a lemon. And so you pay attention to the lemon, and then you enjoy the lemon very much. And at that time, the lemon just becoming growing yellow color. So it's not because of real lemon, it's because of the lemon is already understood by your mind. The same, the breathing is the same. When you breathe in and out, you knew that the breathing is the air between you and me. And so it's like a lemon that become a very beautiful object that will not move around. And this object attract your mind and slowly become happy and shining. And so the happy shining object of breathing continue to be there for you. And you just receive the object as a gift, like you are passive. Like you receive my instruction, you also receive the breathing passively. Receive the breathing, not trying in, and receive the breathing out without trying. So when you receive passively, the breathing also become more and more happy. They want to unite with you, unite with your mind. And when you and your mind is united, you feel like one with the breathing and you cannot differentiate between in and out anymore. And but you feel very, very connected with the breathing. That you like the breathing and the breathing is you. So we continue we continue to pay attention to the breathing in and breathing out by lying down comfortably without really trying harder, and continue to take care of our body and mind without need to use any energy, and allow respectfully the body and the mind to not very much making any blockage to them. Continue to take care of every part of the body and continue to take care of the breathing. Then breathing and you become one, even they are shining or not, is not so important. And continue breathing, breathe out, enjoying the breathing in and out, and continue to take good care of the receiving part, being passive, just enjoying. And when you are very, very enjoy, you might not hear my voice so much anymore. That is when you are getting stuck into the breathing, breathing stuck into you. Doesn't matter who did what. You become absorbed like a cotton wool, being absorbed with the sunshine, or the sunshine absorb the cotton wool, becoming part of the cotton wool, becoming part of the sunshine. And when this happens, enjoying being absorbed inside for 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, maybe more than 10 seconds, 20 seconds. If you cannot feel more, you can hear me again. That means you are already not inside the beautiful light. Then you take a rest 1 second, and then pay attention, beautiful breathing light, which is shining in front of you or in some distance or together with you. When you're with it, they want to absorb again, become one with you again. Then when they are one, you don't hear me so much. You just enjoy being one. Maybe 10 seconds, 20 seconds again. So continue to lie down and enjoy your breath.
Sunone.
And continue to pay attention in breath and out breath. If you already can see the breath is already stagnant and shining, you can already feel that the mind are very happy. Doesn't matter if anybody is speaking, they won't be part of your worry. You don't really interested anymore because your mind is very happy with the beautiful breathing shine in front of you. And all these beautiful breathing, they are very gorgeous and we enjoy them very much. Doesn't matter how they are. And continue to enjoy the beautiful breathing deep, and absorbing yourself more inside. And this time you might not hear me more, and you might even just want to be there without hearing me at all. However busy around you, there always this beautiful breathing that want to take good care of us. And there are the object before we pass away as well, and we appreciate them very much. And continue to be 1, 2, 3 seconds in the togetherness, breathing and you become one, breathing and you become one again and again. And then 10 seconds, 20 seconds, again. Breathing and you become one. No destination to catch. Enjoy the journey. And 30 seconds, breathing and you are one. 40 seconds, breathing and you are one. 50 seconds, 60 seconds. You and breathing become one. Breathing is the most important thing. Because of breathing, we are still alive. It's so precious. It's so wonderful. We don't forget how wonderful the breathing is. Continue again into another 60 seconds of togetherness with the breath. And the breath is just a stagnant idea, no longer the in and out. The idea that keep you alive and give you life and love. But continue being with the breathing. And slowly becoming one, and the breathing and you becoming one. Receiving without trying, no destination, just a journey. There's no time, no space. There's slowly also no important. Your most important togetherness is with the breath, which is already not moving because they are very shining. You cannot understand the movement during the shining. And just be with the shining together. Another 60 seconds, another 60 seconds. And you feel joy in your entire body, a little bit like goosebump. Sometimes too much joy, sometimes not so much joy. There's no destination, no expectation. It's only joy in the body. Very simple, like a newborn baby, together with breathe, which is already bright and no more movement, together with this live breath, We enter into the baby pureness without trying, without realizing destination, become one together with the breath, and the breath is us, we are the breath. All collective consciousness is the breath, and breath is the collective consciousness. Without knowing what I said already, you knows by instinct what is it means. Stay 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 60 seconds, 120 seconds. Don't care how much time you are there, there's no time. Continue very gently and be with the breath while pay attention also around your body. If you want to move, you can with the attention. If you don't want to move, it's fine. Just stay in front of you like a TV screen. And you can move either to choose what is it that you feel clear to your mind. So many parts of the body, and you don't know which one you can see clearly. We can check whatever you feel clear. For example, your hair. When I say hair, there might appear immediately the hair in front of you. And you might not see also sometimes the hair. It doesn't matter, whatever, however. And we can also sometimes experience body hairs like eyebrows or any parts of the hair in our body. And you don't feel much. You just see shining bright light and sometimes hair, body hair or head hair. It's okay, no judgment. Clear mind, no destination, no expectation. And you also could see sometimes the nails on your fingers or on your toes. It could be beautiful colored or just the natural organic one. Doesn't matter. no destination, only the part of our body, respectfully. You may also see sometimes the teeth, maybe not, doesn't matter. It's also part of our practice that to recognize this part of our body. And then you can recognize skin. The skin that appear normally is as close as the breath, so they are magnified. Don't be shocked by the magnifying. It's okay. No destination, no expectation, and respect. This is part of the body. Muscles, it could be black, dark when you are not shining, but with the shining, you can also see the muscles. And doesn't matter, it's imagination or real, you understand this is my muscle. Sinews, the more water between the bones, knees bones or elbow bones to make it very smooth. We can see, sometimes clear, sometimes not, which also help you like ligament tendons to understand this part of the body. Then the bones, everywhere in your body, they are somehow part of us that support our life, very important. We pay attention very respectfully, also without expectation, on the bones. And bone marrows, inside the bones, something like a network that grow the blood cells. And they are kind of like little hard lines. Doesn't matter how they look, imagine or not, no expectation, with respect and no judgment. And then kidneys, behind our back, left and right side. We really, really enjoying the service of the kidneys. And we really want to give the best for the kidney. And this is magnified version of the kidney. They are like really work hard and like a factories. And we would like to give them some helps. Maybe we can bring Buddha inside the kidney, or bring the kidney to the Buddha, or to Jesus, or to any fairy holy person, or the fairy of the Peter Pans, or the maybe the fairy what you like, or the unicorn, or the beautiful fairy of the universe, or fairy godmothers of Cinderella, or anyone that you trust very much, feels that the kidney are now taken care by them. In the factories, now suddenly become beautiful, shining, full of rainbows and beautiful colors. In the kidneys, there's like beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fairy energy. And they can relax and relax and relax and relax. So your kidney are not overworked. The fairy take care of the kidneys and they can take a rest and holiday. And now the heart is working also very hard, very, very hard, especially during the time of now, AI and technology, very hardcore mind need to be supported by the heart. The heart also sometimes already broken in the past. Now we need to not only fix the heart but also use the heart so much. We also will see the zoom version of the heart shining bright, beating. So inside the heart you see the ventricle and the out auricles, and now there have been so much work that we bring fairies of anyone that we love very much, holy persons, and they just lie in the heart so that they are not working too hard and they are resting. And they rest every day, not only today. Liver is in the right, near to the upper part of the belly button on the right side, but they're also on the left side of that stem area in the sacred solar plexus and sacred, yeah, solar plexus area. This area inside go in and then go zoom in, and they are so big. Oh, the liver is really different factory wise because they take care of all the used materials and have to recycle them to the useful material. And so give them more fairies, more helps from Buddha, more from angels from all directions. So much that they now can rest. Ah, resting liver. Diaphragm, breathing diaphragm under the lung and before all the intestine and the livers. They are even don't remember they are working so hard, like a spring in our bed. We sleep on the bed and just sometimes too hard that the spring has to bounce back. We don't breathe in so much sometimes that the diaphragm are not so flexible because not working so hard. But sometimes we breathe too much and still the diaphragm don't know much except when we speak. And so instead of speaking, the diaphragm work together with the breathing. Breathing deep, breathing in, and diaphragm will become flexible and happy. And spleen on top of the stomachs where we digest the food. The spleen gives us all nutrition, enzyme, and all the hormone that necessary for digestions, and they keep our emotions balanced. Now zoom into the spleen, and you will see. Oh, they are so interesting. There's like a lab full of research and experiments, and we give them a lot of helps from angels. Ah, they relax. Then the lungs. Your lungs is so big, left and right. Part of the lung all become two on the left hand. The other part was full, one lung. And they take care of all the oxygens and take care of all the carbon dioxide as well. And they are so strange when you get in and zoom in. They're just like a little broccoli or maybe small little cabbages. So many of them, and they are very hardworking too. We really take care of the lung. So much dusty place. We do vacuum cleanse with the angels. We really have clean up all parts of the lungs, helping until the lung is relaxing. Very much relaxed. Mm. Large intestines is so hardworking too. They're just not one big lump of intestine. There are so many hairs, a little this and that around. They need so much cleansing as well. Come with a new batch of the angels, cleansing of the large intestines. Small intestines, full of nutrition, yet also congestions. There are also many hairs, but these ones fully congested hairs. Every one of them need cleansing. 1 billion, 10 billion. There's so much angels helping cleansing. Takes 1 month maybe. We'll be fine. And stomach, hmm, there are so many function in the stomach. They burn everything. At the same time, they also give a lot of nutritions. Absorption, fire, like a stove in our winter time that warm our body, warm our part of the mind. at the same time helping all other organs, take care of them, give them nutrition, and also give us a lot of support emotionally. And we wanted them to really rest. So we give them a secondary kitchen. Mhm. And they are so happy. And two more, the brain. Brain. Yeah, so powerful. Enter to the brain. You cannot understand anything. So many radio, electro signals and sparks, full of sparklings here and there. Just enjoy like a flash guy in the movie. Just flash around the brain and hear their messages and send angels to just be with the brain and cleansing of whatever necessary so that the brain has the optimum functions. I'm so happy the brain say and relax. Finally, the feces, which is part of the body that need to be give away from the body, or we call the sheet. The sheet is in the big intestine. They need to be give away, but they themselves is just mud and include the smell. The smell came from the digestive enzyme and all those hormones that may be already broken. And the feces came out to the body with a smell that's destined to every human being and all animals. And so they're all the earth element of the body, and you feel very content. All parts of the earth element are supported by every part of the body. Then we also do some element of the flood, and there are the bowel, which is from the gallbladder. The bowel is a bit green blue color. You can taste them. You know the bowel when we are sometimes vomiting, but they are fluid, not earth element, but water. The flame, the flame is the one that we cough and came out the yellowish green color, the phlegm past. The one that also yellowish green, but when we get hurt, they come to wrap around the viruses or the bacteria and so on to stop the wound from more infections. The blood, they provide us all the need of our nutritions and the life form. You can imagine what the blood can do. They are so powerful. The sweat give our heat away whenever we are in deep generation metabolism, including exercise or in the hot country. Fat, so much under our skin, help us in the brain a lot and all parts of the body that need neurotransmission. The fat is so important. Tears, they are there with the saltiness to show us the many kind of situation where the eyes need to be need to be nurtured by water, or when we have emotion expression of sadness, they come the tears. Grease, well, we have grease sometimes on the face, on the hair, on the nose area when we are working the whole day without taking shower. And saliva inside the mouth for digestive and many other functions. Mucus, all part of the body with mucuses to help us stop the viruses or any kind of infections from outside. Or oil of the joint is the one that we saw in the sinews. They're very smooth fluid that makes the joint very smooth and not crushing each other. With the age growth, our joint oil is getting lag. All this part we would want to be healthy and regenerate a lot like baby. Urine, the last part, this is also helpful for our body because they have ammonia that kills with concentrations and are very healthy. Here, finish the 32 parts of the first two sections, the earth element of the body and the water element of the body. And we feel very, very content and grounded. And slowly we will be able to come back seeing the whole body shining with bright light. All parts of the body are blessed with so many angels and workers and Buddhas and holy persons, Jesus and friends. And now we just enjoy being together with the grounding satisfactions, enjoying the silence between the satisfactions, enjoying the silence. With the silence, they come all over us, the bright light and the warmness all to every part of the body. None of the body part are forgotten. They all receive equally brightness. And with all the brightness, they flow to the person on our left and right to also bring the grounding into everybody in around us, into everybody far away from us that is still around our place, in our homeland as well. And all the bright lights share to another lands, another continents, and to the sky, in the oceans, deep down, to the sky, up, deep up. Our galactic system receive our grounded and our beauty of happiness and contentment and the silence. Finally, with the beautiful grounding reflected back to us, beautiful silence and joy reflected back to us, we connect our good wishes to this blessing. So don't be hesitate to give our good wishes the power of the abundance by making them very clear to the universe. So let's make clear wishes to the universe now. Slowly with this beautiful energy, we last ourselves whole day, whole weeks, and whole years. The grounding and beautiful of the grounding. And slowly, slowly, I will turn off the video and you can continue to stay in this peacefulness until you're ready to come back up, and no need to reply to me in any way. And if you have any questions, you can continue to write me in your messages box. But take good care and continue the enjoyment of the breathing and the part of the body.